So, I wanted to do a video on the new trailer that we got. When I was doing research on the 2375 Lance, I didn't find a whole lot on YouTube, so I figured I got nothing to do today, so I'll put together a little video so maybe it will help somebody out in the future if they're also looking at researching the 2375. So this is the 2020 Lance 375. We had a 2019 Lance 1985 and we traded that in for this one because we needed more room and some separation between the living area and the bedroom. So as you can see, it's got a nice long awning, and we have that out. It goes almost the whole length. The windows are really nice in this thing. We like those a lot because on the back side there is a nice big window, so you can sit in there where the chairs are and look out the back. It came with a backup camera and of course the standard bumper with the place to store the sewer hose inside. And the good thing about all the Lances that I've found are these ladders. They're really sturdy. I haven't seen any that were anywhere near this on most of the other units we looked at. So it's got the keyless entry. It's also the 4-season trailer. It's got a nice grab bar here to get in. The steps are a little newer than the other unit we had. Nice sturdy steps. One thing we like about the door is it opens real slow. There is a stopper here, and also this hitch that you can latch the door open, so in heavy wind you don't have a problem. When we were in New Mexico last year, we opened the door to the 1985 and the wind took it and slammed it against the side and shattered one of the windows, so that's a real good feature. On the outside, it's got see if I can open some of these. So this is the city or the site water, whatever you want to call it, where you can I'm sorry, this is the tank fill, where you can fill your water tank from the site water. It's got the hot water heater and the refrigerator and the furnace. Got the standard lights outside. Were pretty nice, and then all along the awning there's a set of lights that really light the area up at night if you're sitting out here. One thing that I was a little disappointed in, we had bought the wheel chocks that go between the wheels to stop the movement in the 1985, but with this 2375 the wheels are so close together that those wouldn't work, so we're gonna have to come up with something different, but that's minor. That's our propane fire pit. Got sick of looking for wood everywhere we went for a fire, so now we just hook that thing up and touch it off when we want to. So there's two doors on the 2375. One enters into the bedroom, and the other one in the back enters into the living area. Again, the steps and the latch. This opening here has the slide out. It's different from the one that we had in the 1985. That one was much deeper. This one is a much narrower cabinet, but still works fine. You can put a lot of stuff in there, and You know, it's nice. You don't have to crawl in there to access something. It just pulls right out. So that works good. And these, of course, it's got the standard latches on the doors. Back in a little bit more. That's our map from last year. That's the journey we had last year. This year we're going to be hanging around the south here, and then we're going to Alaska, so we'll get that one covered in. Right now we're in Army Corps campground in by LaGrange, Georgia. Really nice place. So down here is the stabilizers. There's one on each side, so you can extend, retract those. And here, again, one on each side. You have the battery, and I upgraded the batteries. Would love to have lithium, but those are a bit too expensive, so I bought two AGMs, and those work really good. Haven't had any issues. The front window, for the 1985, I bought a cover from the company in Denver that makes those Auto Weave or something like that. It's an insulated cover that protects the window, and the window is the same size on the 1985. It looks like that this 2375 is, so I'm going to put that same cover up there, so we'll have that protection. The jacks, you get the smart jack and 3 propane tanks. And again, it's another battery in there, and another cabinet for the stabilizer. Then you have a cabinet here with some storage. There is some tie downs in here. This is vented. I believe that was set up that way to be able to keep your generator. I keep mine in the truck, but I guess you could keep it in here and run it if you want to. Again, nice windows, and that's where the water hooks up to the campsite. And you also have a outside shower. It has a black tank flush that you can hook up to and flush your tanks out. That's where the power hooks in, and of course it's got a slide. One good thing, or kind of neat thing, is they gave this new little storage area here, which it doesn't provide a lot, but I've got a few tools in there. I miss having on the 1985, there was a storage compartment that went the whole length of the slide, and you don't have that in the 2375. I kind of miss that. But the good thing about all the compartments is you have one key to open the compartment. Every compartment works on one key. But then there was one thing that I couldn't figure out for a while, was there was another key, a small key, and I couldn't figure out what that went to. And then I happened to find this. So down here, there is a lock, and apparently there's a cable there, so you can unlock the cable, pull the cable out, and put it through your generator or whatever personal things you want to keep locked up, and then lock it back up to the trailer to keep it secure. It's kind of cool. I do use a standard filter and water pressure and a surge protector. It's a cheap one, but it's working. So again, windows on the back. And we were pulling this with a Ford F-150. We had a 2017 F-150, and everybody on the websites was saying, "Well, yes, that's too much for that truck." It didn't have a problem pulling it, but our payload was over in the F-150 because I do haul a lot of stuff in the back of the truck. So we were in South Carolina last week and happened to see an F-250, a 2019, only had 16,000 miles on it. So our old truck had 60-something thousand on it. So I figured, why not? So we traded the old truck and got this Super Duty F-250. So hopefully we will have plenty of power now to carry us wherever we want to go. So this is just a quick shot here of the campground. Really nice place. It's our Schaefer Hurd, I believe, Army Corps of Engineer. There's 117 sites here. You get water and electric hookup. They have a dump station. Typical Army Corps campground. I mean, there's plenty of room here. Nice level sites. There's a nice lake out here. So it's pretty cool. So let's go inside. I'll show you the inside. So when you walk in, you have the living area. So this will come with either the rocking chairs or a couch. J couch, I believe they call it. I didn't think the couch was comfortable at all. We sat in these rocking chairs and they're very comfortable. So we elected to go with that. Got a little keychain holder, little spot there, the fire extinguisher, and here comes Ginger. Want to get in the photo?
No.
No? Okay. So when you come in, you have the living area, and like I said, there's a couple of rocking chairs. They're very comfortable. You have lights, reading lights over each one. And you have a little table here. Let's see if I can. So this table pulls up and sets up if you want to use that. The other thing that's different on this one from the 1985 are the shades. So these shades just pull down like regular shades, where the other ones were much different. These we like these a lot better. You have storage up above, all the way across. And it's you know, you can put a lot of stuff up here, so that's nice. Again, that's coming in the front door. This is where the slide control and the lighting and the awning is. The other thing that's pretty nice about this, they give you a little place here for your trash, which is nice because that was always in the way. And then over here you have the slide where the dinette is. The good thing about this, when the slide's in, you can still set it to slide. You can sit in the chair. You can use the stove, the sink, the refrigerator, get to the bathroom, the bedroom. So that's real nice, because we had times when we didn't want to put the slide out, but we had to in the 1985. So the Jensen Entertainment Center, so you get the TV and the Bluetooth compatible. Have the microwave and the stove with the oven. You have storage underneath the sink. These 3 drawers here, pretty nice. And then the sink, you have the cutting board that goes over the sink. You can take that off. We were buying a lot of bottled water, but we purchased a Berkey water filter, and it's been great. We love it. So we buy no more bottled water. This storage area is pretty nice because it's got a light that comes on when you open the door. You have some storage down here where it keeps the oil, spices. The refrigerator is pretty good size. And then of course you have a nice size freezer. We do have solar on this unit, so that's the solar controller right there, and then the AC. And lighting here. So the one thing that we really liked and we wanted was some separation, from the living area to the bedroom. And this has a door that actually pulls out and connects right there. So that gives you that separation, which is real nice. And then in here you have storage where you have this pull-out tray. Keep a lot of stuff in there. Down below is another cupboard. Keep a lot of stuff. And then here you have, oh, here's the thermostat. And here you have the bathroom. So in the bathroom you have the porcelain toilet, the sink, vanity, and a nice shower. So the shower has the door instead of just the curtain, which is nice. And then beside the shower you have cupboards. And in back you have a cupboard. And then storage down here. So then when you're going into the bedroom, there's another, let me get in here. There's another cabinet up top with quite a lot of storage. You have doors on the bottom, again with a light that comes on, quite a lot of storage. And then you have two drawers here. And then into the bedroom you have a place that's wired for another TV in here, and there's also a curtain that goes across, as well as having that door. Nice windows in here again. It makes it really nice and light in here. And you have, that's where the that other door comes in. And then you have a little place for books or whatever. It's a queen size bed. And then you have storage here, and then another drawer down here on each side. As you can see over there, it's the same thing. And then you also have reading lights on both sides, as well as electrical outlets and outlets for USB ports. So that's the 2375, and I know this video is probably all shaky and not the best, but I just wanted to be able to put something out there, because like I said, when we were looking, there wasn't anything that we could look at to kind of get any information. So hopefully this will help you, and at least let you know if you want to go to a dealer and check one out, or if you don't want to bother. But anyway, thanks a lot.